All right. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to What's Happening. My name is Z Garcia. Today, I'm going to be taking a look at Spirit Island. Before I dive into it and talk about some caveats that we're going to be dealing with today, first, let me make sure you can see me and hear me. All that jazz. Okay. Okay. Why am I getting an email from Tom Bassel? He's right out there. Okay, good morning. Good morning, everybody. David. Hello, Jimmy. They're people. Oh. There we go. Oh. I'm still moving. App froze? No, it didn't. Okay. Okay, you can hear me, you can see me. Cool. All right, everybody. So, like I said, Spirit Island. As someone just pointed out in the comments, Spirit Island, the demo for Spirit Island, meaning you can download the app for free. And then if you want to buy the full app, that's going to be, as of right now, $20. So I have not done that yet. And today, in fact, it is very likely we will not do that. What I intend to do here is learn the game, or really relearn the game, because I have played Spirit Island, but it was a long time ago, and I honestly don't remember much of it except I remember thinking, this is a complicated game for a co-op especially. There was a lot going on. So that's what we are going to do today. If you don't know Spirit Island, this will be a nice way for you to kind of see what the app would do, the demo part. If you do know it, then you'll get to see me poke around the app and try to figure it out, okay? What I'm more likely to do is, I'm going to mess with it right now with this, again, demo that they're offering here, see how much I can do. And then if I like it and want to keep going, I might purchase the app, bite the bullet there, pay the $20, purchase the app, and then try it again full game while it's fresh, maybe next week. All right? So that's the deal. So let's take a look here. So we've got our quick play, new game, all this other stuff. We are going to click on the how to play. And we've got our introduction here. So we are powerful spirits, and we are going to be defending our island from invaders. Co-op game. Okay, quick play gets us a random one. Beginner, intermediate, and expert. All right. You can play with 1 to 4 spirits. And then you can do adversaries and scenarios to make it harder. I doubt I'll need that. Alright, this is just talking about how to do things. So the number of pieces of island is the number of spirits? Okay. Got it. Alright, so here are the spirits. Talk about some reducing the difficulty there. Here we've got the map that looks like a map if you want a thematic immersion. But of course it's harder to play on. We're going to stick with the very obvious map. Alright, adversaries, all of that stuff. Choose a low complexity spirit. Lightning, swift strike, earth, river, shadows. Okay. Shadows is the trickiest. Okay. Let me just take a quick look at this, and then indeed I will play the tutorial. Alright. Fear, terror, invader information, some power cards. Alright. I don't need to worry about that right now. Breakdown of the phases. Grow, gain energy, play and pay for cards. Resolve power cards in innate powers, and then bad stuff is going to happen. Blighted Island effects, fear effect, ravage, build, explore. I guess there's two phases. I don't recall this. There's a fast power phase, then the invaders go, then a slow power phase. Alright. Let's play the tutorial. Alright, Ray is going to help us out. Alright, the board's divided into 8 lands with 2 of each. The ocean is not a land, not in play. Okay. Okay. Coastal and inland areas. Jungles, 1 coastal, 1 inland. Oh. Got it. They don't mean the ocean around this whole thing. They mean literally that water. Okay. That's a little weird, but okay. Got it. The mountains, same thing. And then these are sands. Okay. The wetlands, they're both inland. Alright, sure. Then we've got these little things. Little huts are the natives, the Dahan. Semi-nomadic human inhabitants. They came to Spirit Island long ago and have worked out a coexistence with the spirits. There we go. It starts with 6 of those. There's not normally any population growth, but as you'll see, it is possible. Some blight is normal in nature, but humans tend to harm the land much faster than it can recover. If the invaders cause too much blight, I'll lose the game. The invaders have begun to colonize your island. Their colonization and taming of the land has upset the natural balance. So on those mountains we have a town with the 2 little buildings. Okay, and then over here we have a city. They are persistent. They explore the island, build settlements, ravage the land with their activities, causing blight and harming the Dahan. So let's see what happens if the invaders are left unchecked. Something bad's gonna happen. Their first step is to explore random terrain, in this case, mountain. The explorer is added to the mountain with a source of invaders. The ocean is always a source of invaders because they come in from the water, okay? And so is any town or city. Got it. Coastal region got an explorer. So did the inland mountain, since it has a town. Alright, after exploring terrain on the next turn, the invaders will build there, adding new towns and cities. Okay. So there we go. He pops up, and they pop up there. If there are more towns than cities in a land, they'll build a city. Otherwise, they build a town. Got it. So it's going to be... if it's tied, they build up into a city. If not, they catch up the towns up to the number of cities. Oh, there have to be more towns than cities. Okay. So anytime that, so they default to towns, and as soon as there are more towns than cities, boom, city. Okay, got it. Okay, on the same turn they will explore another random terrain. Jeez. The invaders explored in the jungle. Both jungles have sources of invaders, so each of them got a new explorer. The mountains are in danger. On the next turn, the invaders will ravage those lands. And don't forget, they will build in the jungle and explore anew. During ravage, each invader damages the land and Dahan at the same time. This can blight the land and destroy the Dahan, but any surviving Dahan fight back and can destroy invaders themselves. Okay. In the coastal mountain, one Dahan survived and fought back, dealing damage to destroy the town. The invaders will also ravage in the inland mountain. There's no one there, no Dahan, so they just blight. If the land takes too much damage, blight is added. That happened in both mountains. Now they build in the jungle. Based on this tutorial so far, I just get to sit back and watch them utterly destroy these people. All right. When do I get to do something? This is the worst. It's the Wetlands. Both Wetlands get an explorer, since they're both adjacent to a town or city. Well, yeah. Let's move forward to the next turn. We will know where we know the jungle will be ravaged. Okay. This is terrible. In the coastal jungle, there was only one Dahan, so nobody survived to fight back. Over here, blight is added. Well, it's added to both, since each takes too much damage. Okay. As you can see, the cycle of explore, build, and ravage is leading to the end of the Dahan and Spirit Island as we know it. But this isn't the whole story. Oh. Got it. It's called Spirit Island for a reason. There are spirits. Also, it's an island. With your help, the island can be saved from the invaders. Let's go back and find out how. Yes, let's. Here we go. Jeez. Okay. For thousands of years before even the Dahan arrived, powerful spirits have existed on the island. I'm old in this game. Very old. The invaders are spreading impossibly quickly, and the spirits must respond. You are the spirits. Can you save your island? I'm going to try. In this tutorial, you will control river surges in sunlight. To win the game, you must drive all invaders from the island. That may seem an impossible task at the moment. However, the more you grow in power and make the invaders afraid, the easier it will become to win. Very well. Ooh. Spirit presence marks the land your spirit occupies. Your presence is needed in order to affect the land, or the island. You start with one presence in the wetland here. You'll be adding more very soon. But first, as we saw before, the invaders have an initial chance to explore. Okay, so the invader card progression is shown at the top of the screen. There you go, it's shimmering. They flip over the top card of the invader deck and explore there. Jungles. Got it. So from there, they send people out to both jungles. Right? Yes. Got it. They explore the jungle. That card now advances. So next they will build in the jungle and explore somewhere else. Got it. So you move the cards down. And they go explore, build, ravage down that little track. But before that, your spirit will grow more powerful. Let's begin the spirit phase that happens at the start of every turn. Okay. I'm with you so far. Alright, let's see what's going on in these comments here. You guys are getting hungry because the little huts look like little eggs or something, or little rolls. They do look like bread, don't they? They look like delicious, tasty bread rolls. Or eggs, yes. Todd says the graphics and stuff do not look bueno. Marav says this tutorial is a disaster movie. That first part for sure. They're like, here's what's going to happen. Bad things, bad things, bad things. Oh, you're still here? Okay, we'll let you play. Philip says this looks like it was programmed in the 90s. I am getting a real Oregon Trail vibe from this. I'm sure, I mean, the graphically, you know, rose-tinted glasses and all that when I think about the Oregon Trail, but I don't know, there's something about the quality of the tutorial, the person and the thing, and like, oh my god, there's something about it that is giving me that old video game vibe. Alright, your Spirit Island summary is always accessible at the bottom of the screen. Tap on your spirit to view their full-size panel and full-size hand of power cards. Okay, here we go. I touched it. That's me. River surges in sunlight. Special rules. River's domain. Your something in wetlands counts as something. I got growth. Presence is two things. Energy per turn and card plays. Then innate powers. I can do some massive flooding. I can push people around. I can do some I don't know what any of this means. Alright. You can also generally double tap on cards or other controls to view them in full. Alright. Every turn, the first thing you do is choose a growth option from the 3 available options. Got it. So it's those 3 across the top. Okay. Tap the middle growth option so we can add more presence to the land. So it looks like I'm going to add 2 presents if I pick this option. With this spirit, I assume all the spirits are different. I'm going to touch that. Your spirit panel has 2 tracks full of presents. I saw that. The more you move from the top one, the more energy you gain each turn. Okay. Based on the growth option, we can add presents to any land that's 1 away from existing presents. So I'm spreading. Drag the first one to the highlighted mountain. Here we go. I'm dragging, I'm dropping. Oh, baby. Yes. Now I'll gain 2 energy per turn instead of 1. One's for suckers. You need at least 2 or better. I'm with you there. The bottom track is for card plays. The more you move from that, the more power cards you can play each turn. I love it. Drag the first presents from the card play track to some wetlands. And I can play into the wetlands now because I'm next to it because I just played in the mountains. Here we go. Bam, I'm all over that. With more presence on the island, you can take more actions and reach more lands with your powers. After growth, which I just did, you automatically gain energy based on the highest uncovered space on your energy track, unless you're playing the physical game, in which it's not automatic. You need to move the token with your own hand. But that's for suckers. Who would do that? Apps. That's the way to go. Okay, next. 2 energy, yes. Now that I have 2, indicated at the top left of the panel thing, yes, got it. Down here. Next. Now I can play some cards. I begin with a hand of 4, okay. Double tap or tap and hold to see it in detail. Let's figure this out. Here we go. Boon of Vigor. Okay, it's got a speed, which I know is fast or slow. I'm going to go ahead and guess that's the fast symbol. Range, no such thing. Target, any something? I'm guessing that symbol means spirit. Any spirit? Because it says if you target yourself, gain 1 energy. If you target another spirit, they gain 1 energy per power card they played this turn. Okay, And the symbols down the side, I don't know yet. There's also the number at the top, which is the amount of energy this is going to cost me, I assume. Otherwise, it would make no sense if I paid 1 energy and then gained 1. Next one. Flash Floods costs 2. It's also fast. Range of 1. Target land any. 1 damage. If the target land is coastal, plus 1 damage. That makes a lot of sense. River's Bounty. Also free. This one's slow. Okay, so red cards are fast, blue cards are slow. Got it. Zip range. Target land any. Gather up to 2 Dahan. If there are now at least 2, add 1 and gain 1 energy. Gather up to 2? Does that mean add them on? I don't know. Wash away. Slow, range 1, any target. Push up to 3 people or their buildings in there. Push them. Push them real good into the ocean. Okay, I got it. I'm figuring this stuff out. See? Next. Da-da-da-da. I'm ahead of you, lady. I got it. Okay, it doesn't matter how I play in the order, but they have to be played now. Tap Flash Floods and River's Bounty and play them. You got it. Tap them. Tapped. Bloop. Tapped. Bloop. Notice that when you play cards, their energy cost is deducted from your total. See that. We can only play 2 cards in total right now based on the bottom presence track. Okay, right. Because of this. I can play 2 right here. Card plays. So energy per turn, I get 2 card plays. I can only play 2. I'm with you. So even though we could afford to play Boon of Vigor because it's free, I can't play a 3rd card. We're ready to move on. So I'm going to tap Finish Playing Cards below. Finish Playing Cards. Blackout! Fast. Alright, they're fast cards. Slow is after the invaders. Right. Flash Floods. Let's get rid of some invaders. You can target any land within range of 1 of my presence. And look at that. She's highlighted them all. See? Why doesn't the board game do this? This is what I'm talking about, okay? Physical board gaming is dead. This is how board games should both look, clearly, and work. Don't get me started. I really hope everybody knows I'm joking. Do I have to clarify that? I'm going to go ahead and clarify that. I'm just joking. I'm just kidding, folks. I love board games. Sometimes you never know. Gotta clarify. Populous. I don't know that video game. Todd? So Manda says, yeah, it feels like an app that really only works for people who know how to play the game already. Philip says it would have been nice if the tutorial was split up a bit. Was split up a bit more with the actual gameplay. This is giving a real bad first impression for an otherwise good game. I think it's doing okay, but they're really not focusing on... I feel like they're missing big concepts. They're getting very granular very quickly, I think, so... maybe. I don't know. Again, I've played, but it's basically like I haven't played. It's been so long. So the reason I have not heard of Populous, says Todd, is because I am young and handsome. I feel like you're saying that because I'm an attractive, youthful man, I have no need for mental prowess. And who am I to argue with you, you know? You're right on every account. I'm a feeble-brained animal. But I look good doing it. I learned everything I know from Mike DeLisio. Alright, here we go. Let's target the inland jungle with the lone explorer. Drag from fast floods to the inland jungle to use it on that land. Got it. Bam. Washed away. Deals 1 damage in the jungle. Damage is the most common way of removing invaders from the island. Okay. Once an invader has taken damage equal to their health, they're destroyed. Explorers have 1, towns 2, cities 3. That's nice. I understand that. In this case, there was an explorer with 1 health. We dealt 1. They're done. We destroyed the invaders in that land, so they will be unable to build there during this turn. That means fewer invaders for us to deal with later. She is really spelling this out. I was kidding about the feeble brain, madam. I understand. You... Okay. Okay. That's fine. There are no more fast powers. Then they'll go. Got it. Then they do the build in the jungle, explore somewhere else. Yes. It's going to be a little one instead of a big one, right? And then the other one, nothing, because they got washed away. Then they flip over a new one. Tap to flip invader card. What is it? Mountains. Oh, no. Okay. After exploring the mountains, the invader cards advance. Next turn, they will ravage in the jungle, build in the mountains, explore somewhere else. Now come the slow powers. Amanda's asking, is this the only part you get to do for free, or will you eventually get to play a regular feeling game? I don't think so, Amanda. I think this is it. Which is good, because I now kind of know what's going on. And like I said in the intro, I don't know if you were here, I'm going to mess with this. And then if I'm feeling brave enough and want to plop down the 20 bucks, then I will do that. And I will play a full-on game just from the start next time. For right now, I'm messing with this. Honestly, these bigger games that have a decent amount going on, for me anyway, so far this isn't really scaring me, but I remember thinking this game is heady. It's better to kind of do it this way, because I can kind of learn it with you guys and have a little more fun this way. And then play the whole shebang, which I might do the same thing with Root at some point. I've also heard great things about that app. So we'll see. We'll see what happens here. I really don't know how long this goes. At some point, they're going to be like, you're done. Pay. Okay, the invaders have finished. Now we do slow, yes. River's Bounty. That's my only one. What do you mean, let's start with? It can target any land within range 0 of our presence, so only where we have presence. Yes. Using slow powers is like using fast powers. Drag it to use it on the inland mountain. You got it. Look at that. That's a cool graphic right there. Look at that. Look at that stretchy water. That is... That's cool. Alright, River's Bounty allows you to gather Dahan. Gathering lets you move pieces from adjacent lands into the targeted land. Okay, that's what gathering means. An additional effect on that power is that if 2 or more Dahan end up in the target land, a new one pops up. They're making babies. Okay, let's gather them. Let's move this egg roll. And let's move this egg roll. And they're gonna bake a new 3rd egg roll. Yes! It's not really an egg roll. It's either a roll or an egg. Now that I've finished, let's use our other slow power. Wait, what other slow power? Oh, she played me. I did have another slow power. We didn't need to play a card for this one. This is our innate power. Massive flooding. We'll talk more about innate powers later, after you pay. Innate powers are used in the same way as power cards. Drag the massive flooding on the coastal jungle. Do I get a tentacle this time too? Wow, yes. Here we go. Massive flooding allows us to push an invader. Pushing lets us move pieces from the targeted land to an adjacent land. The invaders will ravage in the jungle next turn, so that town is a big threat. But we can deal with it by pushing it away. Push it real good. Tap the highlight. Okay, I'm touching it. And then I'm pushing it. The months and years go by as they always have. How much time passes in between each of my turns? Okay. So at the end of every turn, all play power cards are discarded. Innate power expires. But you may be able to activate it again next turn. Okay. Donezo. Okay, then we're back to the spirit phase in which I get the juice. There's a lot left to learn. Let's carry on. Now it's time to grow again. We want to continue adding presence to the island, become stronger, affect more areas. Yes, I do that. Remember, each turn we choose only one of the 3 options. Tap the middle growth option again, because I don't want to have to teach you a new one. Got it. Which one does she want me to do? More cards? Okay, more cards. And again, I can only go there because I'm already next to it. And she wants me to play another card. Okay. I guess I don't need energy. The energy was a lie. Wait, it's going to the same place? Oh, when 2 or more of your presence are in the land, it creates a sacred site. Oh. That's indicated on the board by a glowing mark underneath your presence. Wait, they all have that. What do you mean? Sacred sites are required to use some powers. You can think of them more as a powerful presence in whatever land they reside in. Okay. You might not, oh no, I might not have noticed, yes, but you might have noticed that your presence in the wetland also is known as a sacred site. Even though there is only one presence there. I did notice that. I was questioning that. This is because river surges in sunlight, that's me. My special rule is river's domain, which treats their presence in any wetlands as a sacred site already, even with one presence there. I'm made of water. I love it. Clippy. You guys are getting Clippy vibes. It looks like you're trying to repel the invaders. Would you like help with that? I love it. Alright. Let's keep going here. Boom. You can see your special rules at any time in the bottom left corner of your full spirit panel. View that by tapping the summary panel at the bottom. Here we go. Okay, here we go. Special rules. River's domain. Oh, I remember reading this and thinking that the one deviled egg in my wetlands counted as a leaking deviled egg. And I thought, I'm good with that. I like deviled eggs. Ideally not when they're leaking. But it will keep other people from consuming my deviled eggs. Done. Okay, I'm done with the growth. I got some energy. Now I'm sitting on 3 energy, mind you. We can now play up to 3 cards, but we only have 2 cards left in hand. Tap on them both to play them. You got it. Boon of Vigor and Wash Away. Look, your innate power massive flooding has appeared again in your play area. It's time we explained how elements let you activate your innate power. Yeah, it's about time we do that. When you play a power card, you gain the elements shown on it. For example, Boon of Vigor has the sun, the water, the plant. Right. I see that. Wash Away gave you another water, along with earth. But you don't need earth. The total elements you have are shown below your hand of cards. Got it, down here. I got 1 sun, 2 water, 1 earth, 1 plant thingy. Or like some sort of pterodactyl footprint. Touch and hold your innate power to see that it requires some of that and some of that to activate. You'll be able to use it in the slow phase. So I'm touching and holding it. Here we go. But if I juice it up, I can do more. Oh! Elements only last while the cards are in play, but the more elements you can gain by playing the right cards, the more powerful effects you can activate, right? Okay, I'm done. Here we go. Let's play some fast cards. Wow! Boon of Vigor. Targets a spirit, not a land. It grants energy when you target yourself, or even more if you target another spirit. Why would you do that? This ain't cooperative. I'm the only spirit anyway. Yeah. I'm going to drag it to my summary panel and gain an energy. My summary panel right here. That's it? That's it. That's the only fast one. Now it's the Invader Phase. Let's see what they're going to do. They're going to try to ravage. They're going to try to do all this stuff. And in fact, they are in the jungle. And they are going to ravage that jungle. Okay, we pushed away the town. There's only the Explorer. They deal 1 damage. And it's the land and the Dahan. Okay. Oh. They have 2 health. Okay. So the damage did not destroy them. They fought back and dealt 2 damage to the invaders in the land. And they killed that dude. Explorers only have 1 health. So there was more than enough for the lone Dahan to destroy them. If 2 or more damage is dealt to a land, Blight is added there. This time the land only took 1. So no Blight. It's just ignored. It's fine. The other jungle had no invaders, so we're good. Now we go to the mountains where they build. Okay. That one dude at the bottom mountains is going to put a little town. The other dude is going to put a big town. Or whatever they're called. A city. Bloop. Yep. Bloop. I got it. I'm getting it, guys. The next invaders will flip over and explore some stuff. I'm tapping it. Water. Or wetlands, rather, yeah. Okay. And this advances, the jungle one goes away, I guess. Okay. Now come the slow powers. Alright. Are the graphics better on a larger screen? They're okay. The graphics are okay. Alright, what do we need here? So Jordan says, going through each step live like this with comments and questions and breaks certainly stretches it out and makes it seem really slow. I agree with that. I am obviously being kind of silly and learning the game. But yes, you're right. It does stretch the whole thing out. Alright, we can limit the damage to the mountains next turn by pushing away some fools. Here we go. The mountains. Which mountains? Inland mountain, okay. I get to push both the town and the explorer to the adjacent sands space. Right. How do I do that? Tap a piece to push it. In there. And I'm going to tap this piece and push it in there. Yeah, get out of the way. Before we use massive flooding again, you might notice that it has a sacred site requirement. Yes. Powers with that requirement can only target lands within range of sacred sites. Okay. Use it in the wetlands. Whoops. Bam. Push it into the sands. Bam. Okay, and so anything that was damaged is restored. Oh, okay, good, good. They bounce right back. I like that. I agree, there's no cards in my hand. We should do something about that. At the end of each turn, your played cards are discarded. Tap your discard pile in your summary panel at the bottom to take a look. Okay, let's take a look. How do I... Here. Those are gone. Here are all the cards I've played. Tap anywhere outside this window to close it. Closed it. To get your cards back into your hand, you must reclaim them during growth. Reclaim moves all your cards from your discard pile into your hand. The first growth option has reclaim cards. It will also gain a new power card and 1 energy. Let's use it. Okay, so reclaim, gain 1 card, gain energy. Dunzo. Bloom. I get a new one, Uncanny Melting. And some stuff I don't understand. All of our cards have been reclaimed. We get a new, brand new power card. In this tutorial, we're using a power progression deck, so you automatically got the next power card, Uncanny Melting. You can play up to 3 cards in this turn, right? When playing cards, you want to think about how you'll use them during the fast and slow phases. Flash Floods can help before the Ravage. Will strengthen. Go ahead and play Flash Floods, River's Bounty, and Uncanny Melting. I want to see what Uncanny Melting does first. So it's slow, range of 1 from a sacred site. If invaders are present, 1 damage, I'm guessing. If the target is one of those 2 things, remove Blight. Okay. Come on now. I'm going to play this. And some Uncanny Melting. Throw some Flash Floods at them. And I've activated my own innate ability. It's going to be more powerful this turn, though. Touch and hold it to see the 2nd level has unlocked. Okay. Because I've got 2 of those and 3 of those at least. Love it. Sometimes it makes sense to play cards for their elements more than for their power effect. Or make use of massive flooding in the slow power phase, right? Okay, so let's move on to using fast powers, tap finish, playing cards, yes. Wow, wow. That's what that bird sounds like. Okay, have a look at flash floods by double tapping or touch and hold. Flash floods. 1 damage if the target land is coastal, plus 1 damage. Right, I knew that. Yeah. Yep, good. So the mountain is going to be ravaged. I want to smack them around. You know it. Whenever you're dealing with damage, you can divide it among the invaders as you wish. So towns are 2, so it's 1, 2, 3, I think. If we deal 2 damage to the town, we'll destroy it and keep the land safe during the ravage step. Doesn't the dude ravage, though? Tap the town twice. Got it. Oh, fear. That's what that is. Okay, so destroying a town generates 1 fear. The more fear you generate, the more terrified the invaders become. Yes. Generating fear will cause beneficial effects and reach easier victory conditions, so it's a good thing. It's a good thing. We'll learn more about fear soon. That's a terrifying threat, if I've ever heard one. We'll learn more about fear soon. For now, the invaders are going to take their actions. Okay, do it. So they're going to ravage. And that means attacking, right? They attack. So he's going to hit one of them. They flip over to the uncooked side. And then they kill him. Yeah. Done. Okay, the inland mountain's a little different. That one deals 3 damage. It's going to take out 1 and uncook another one. Right. The city dealt 3 damage. Okay, good. And since 2 or more damage was dealt to the land, because it goes both to the people and the land, then we put some blight out. When blight shows up, it wrecks our presence. Okay. And then the Dahan are going to do 4 damage, I think. And because I burnt down a city, that's 2 more fear. Got it. So destroying a dude, no fear. Destroying a town, 1 fear. Destroying a city, 2 fear. So it's 1 less than how much damage they deal. Okay, then they're going to build. In the wetlands. What are they making? It's going to be a town. Got it. Okay, I'm with you so far. Now they're going to explore in the mountains. Do they go from each neighboring place, or... No, I guess not. Okay. The invaders explored in the mountains again. I think it's confusing me that they're forcing the dude visually to come out of a town and then move over there. But he could have come from either one of the 2 that are adjacent to it. As in, he doesn't really come from anywhere. You just can put him there because there are neighboring towns or cities, or influence in general, I'm guessing. Visually seeing him come from one specifically brings up questions that I think are only questions because of the graphical nature of this, if that makes sense. Alright, here come my slow powers. Let's put some fear in their hearts. And remove some blight. Here we go. In the middle wetland. Done. Boom. Fear. Get rid of that blight. Oh, okay. When we get to 4 fear, we get a fear card. Hello. Next turn, before the invaders act, the earned fear card will be flipped over and resolved. They always have beneficial or neutral effects. Okay. Tap the fear deck. Once we earn 2 more fear cards, we'll reach terror level 2 and an easier victory condition. If we earn all the fear cards, we win immediately. Tap anywhere outside this window. Okay. Also note that removing the blight from the wetland returned it to the blight pool. And if that pool runs out, it's game over. Got it. There's some built-up invaders over here on the coast. Use River's bounty on that land to bring some Tahan in there as well to defend their lands. So they're just semi-nomadic, as in they move around. And we'll fight back is the idea, right? And then a third one pops up, right? That makes me think a little bit of like, you know, endangered, when you move the animals and then they create more. And then we got massive flooding powered up. We can deal damage and destroy, use it in the central wetlands. Wreck them. So I'm going to deal 2 damage. I'll do it to these guys. Get that fear. And then it also lets me push people around. Okay, right. So I might want to leave him alone. Okay, okay. I'm with you so far. Okay, let's talk about that third growth option. Gain a power card and add 2 presents. But they have to go to the same place. Oh, no. Add 1 presence up to 2 spaces away. Got it. Okay, nature's resilience. Oof. Alright, so we're going to put out new presents here. We're going to do this one in there. Alright, we're going to play all our cards and then reclaim them all next time. Done. Pretty cool. There's a lot going on. That's the thing. You can do so much on a turn, and this is for 1 person. Obviously, each of these little pieces of an island, there's 1 per player, I believe, so there would be a lot more activity and spaces with multiple players. Alright, so this one's easy. I'm the only player, so I'm going to give myself the boon. Then we got Nature's Resilience is the new one. Defend 6. And if I have 2 of that, which I do, I may instead remove 1 blight. Okay. So the main defense is not useful right now. I don't know, it seems useful. Oh no, because they're not going to be attacking in the sands. That's why. The 2 places where they're really entrenched aren't being ravaged or built upon. That's why it's not useful. Okay. So we're going to get rid of blight instead. Okay. There's only 1 blight. It's right there. And we're going to use it right here. And then remove instead of defend. Right. Okay, so now at the start of the Invader Phase is when we hit him with the fear card. Yes! Oh, yes! Alright. They have escalating effects based on the current terror level. We're still at 1, so it's the top thing. Okay, got it. And each player removes 1 from an inland land. Okay. Okay. We're going to remove the single dude that would build in the mountains. Done. Get out of here. And now they do their thing. Alright, the invaders are going to do it. They're going to ravage. They're going to build. Oh, they already did ravage. Build and then explore. Yeah, go ahead. Explore. Another dude. And another dude up there. Alright. Now here come the slow powers. We can clear the inland sands and prevent them build their next turn. Use your powers to push away everybody. Remember, you have multiple powers. Okay, so this one lets me go there. And I can push people around. Clear the inland hammer to build their next turn. Use your powers to push all the invaders to the central. Goes there, goes there, goes there. Okay. Now this one, I have only the first one, which is push a dude. And I guess I'll do that or something. I don't know. Tap it. They're gonna ravage. Okay, so we can clear the inland sands and prevent a build there next turn. Use the powers. Use your powers to push all the invaders to the central wetland. Remember, you have multiple powers to use. Yes, I'm gonna tap this one. No, not that. I'm gonna tap it once. What's going on? I want to use it. Pay. You want to do it? Pay. Okay, right. There we go. So don't tap it. You have to drag it. I thought the building by itself wouldn't have built, though. Or does it build? Alright. Oh. Oh ho ho ho. I like that. Here we go. Let's play some stuff. I'm gonna play that. Let's play some River's Bounty, and then this new one, Pull Beneath the Hungry Earth. I've activated that. Sweet. This feels like playing a real game. I mean, she's guiding you a lot the whole way, which I definitely still need. But I feel like I'm playing the game, so that's good that it's not... It doesn't feel like I'm not playing, you know? So a building will build. Any type of invader can build. Okay, I thought only the dudes built, but we're guessing there are dudes in that town or that city, so it's not a ghost town. That's our job. Jordan says, I love that with multiple players you don't have turns, so you can resolve cards in any order. So many opportunities for great combos. Yeah, I could see that. Todd says Z seems to be enjoying the game. Yeah, I am. It starts small, though, and then it's going to balloon to me having a lot of cards with a lot of abilities. This is the kind of game I personally would have to play the same spirit several times in a, you know, I would have to stick with one. Know what they do well. This is not the kind of game like a, I don't know, a Pandemic or something where I can just pick a random character and have their power. Because there's so much to one power, one character, I need to stick with it. Alright, flash floods on the mountain. Let's hit them with it. Okay, what was flash floods again? 1 damage. If it's coastal, 2 damage. Okay. I want to destroy the town. It takes 2 damage to destroy the town. And that gets me some fear, right. Since the inland mountain is already clear and we destroyed that town in the coastal mountain, the invaders will not be able to add any blight this turn. Got it. Alright. So they only do 1, and then they get killed back. Then they build in the sands. It's going to be another town, not a city. And then they explore. Coastal lands. Oh, wow. Look at that. It's a dude just crawling out from the ocean. That's crazy. Atlantis is attacking. Okay, yes. Now comes the slow stuff. Okay, Pull Beneath the Hungry Earth has 2 conditional effects. One that requires presence, one that needs a sand or wetland. Let's take a look at it. Okay, so speed, range, target any. If target land has your presence, 1 fear and 1 damage. And if it's one of those 2 things, 1 damage. So I'm going to do 1 fear, 2 damage. If I satisfy both, that's what she's talking about. And I can use it to destroy the 2 towns in the coastal sands there. Don't mind if I do. Pull them down into the hungry earth. This is going to give me 2 more fear, right? Oh, 1 more fear. Mm-hmm. And then this one is, I'm at level 2, so it's 2 damage and push people away. Got it. Here we go. I'm going to assign it to this one. Give me that fear. Okay, leave the explorers there. We have a trick up our sleeve to deal with them next turn. Oh, okay, alright. Way to share. Alpha gamer much? Okay, having more Dahan is always good, especially in a central location where they can be pushed or gathered from. Use River's Bounty on the central wetland. And then I pull them in. And I can bring in these because there's no one there for them to fight back against. And then I make another one, right? Boop. There we go. Done. This is a long tutorial. This is, I don't mean, that sounded worse than I meant it to. I don't mean that it takes a long time to learn. It does, but I'm talking a lot too and going very slowly. I mean that this is enough to understand a lot of the game before you decide to, you know, plunk down $20 for this app. That's pretty good. I like that it's not a tiny little sample of the game and then they're like, you want to keep playing $20. So that's neat. I wasn't expecting it to go this long, actually. Alright, we have lots of energy, not much to do. There's a third option to gain a new power card, which is this one, right? Here we go. This is my third option, accelerated rot. We got a major power. They're more powerful, but they cost more energy. That all checks out. Often they also have a powerful elemental threshold ability, and this one's no exception. With the right elements, accelerated rot can do a whopping 9 damage. Let's check it out. So it's slow, range of 2. I have to target one of those to wetlands or jungle. 2 fear, 4 damage. But if I hit all those things, and this guy already gives me 1 of each, plus 5 damage, nuke the blight. Okay, okay. Major powers have a drawback when you use them or when you gain them. You must forget a power card to make room for them. Oh, man. Tap any power to forget it except nature's resilience. We will need it this turn. I don't remember what they all do. This lets me push people. This is good. This one can go, I think. Alright. And then I get to add presence anywhere I want to. Now she's the blinders are coming off. Where do I want presence? I'm gonna do this one. It's gonna go right there. So I uncover the reclaim 1 space. It allows me to choose a single power card to reclaim each turn. Ooh. So you close the discard pop-up, tap the discard icon at the top to reopen it. My discard icon is at the top. At the top. Right here. Right. So I got one of these back. I want to pull beneath the hungry earth. Okay, so we need this one this turn, is what she's saying. She has a plan for me. Now I can do whatever I want. I'm scared. Let me check this out here. 4 damage. Yeah, I'll do it because it's gonna be awesome. However, I need, if I want to get the full effect, 3, 2, 3. That's not gonna happen. All right. There's no blight. I can push some people away. And I can pull some people beneath the hungry hippo, earth. Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna be terrible at this game. I'm done. Yes, I remember what you said about a trick up our sleeve. Nature's Resilience has a Defend 6 effect. When we use it on a land, the invaders would deal damage. It deals 6 less. Yes. That means that they will end up dealing 0 damage to both the land and the Dahan. Remember, after the invaders ravage, surviving Dahan are going to tear them apart. I love this. Alright. Boom. There we go. Look at that. See, the board game doesn't do that. Doesn't put a little shield with a 6 there. Let's hit him with the fear card. Are we still on level 1? Yes. Each player removes 1. Where it is the only invader. Any land with a single dude, it's up to you. Okay, well, there's only 1. It's not really up to me. right? No! No, that's okay. Alright, these guys tried to attack. I got 2 fear out of that. And then these jerks are going to wreck shop. No, not this guy. Oh! Oh yeah, that's right. Alright, so every jungle gets a dude. Right. Got it. The terror level card shows what you need to do to win. Right now it requires you to remove all explorers, towns, and cities. The terror level card? Got it. By generating enough fear to reach level 2, you can reduce it to just towns and cities, which is much easier. Okay. There are 3 ways to lose. Running out of blight in the pool, that's my health, right? Or all of the presents on the island. Okay, got it. The Invader deck they explore from has 5 cards left. If that runs out, then also lost. But let's stay positive. You have learned a great deal, and with courage and cleverness, I am confident you can achieve victory. She is likely mistaken. Oh, here we go. One last tip. If you change your mind, you can undo top left. Yes. You have a power that targets specific land types. That power can only be used on the land that matches. Keep in mind you need to obey the range limit too. Done. Alright, let's see. So I got this. 4 damage. A whole lot of wrecking shop here. Coastal lands is next. Then jungles. But this is, you know, I gotta do that. Terror level 2, baby! And then I am going to do 4 damage. 1, 2, 3, 4. Get out of my face! And then this one. If target land has your presence, 1 fear, 1 da-da-da-da, and then another damage. Yes. But what kind does it need to be? So it's man. Wetlands or sands? And what happens with that? Another damage? I don't really need that, do I? I kind of do. What's this one? Push 1. Ooh, okay. So if I push 1 first, right, I do this first and I push this one in here. Then I do this. And now I get the 2. Yes. Boom! I did it. Get out. I did it. That's pretty good. I mean, you know, the tutorial, what's going on, it works well. All right. I got a score of 28. I assume that's got to be the high score. If anyone has gotten a score higher than 28 in this app, folks, then keep it to yourself. I want to know. It's probably terrible. There we go, everybody. That is Spirit Island. I could see definitely now the whole comboing, like you said, that final moment there where it's like, wait, I can move these guys here, then this does work where it needs to work. You compound that with other players moving things, setting things up, then you hit them there, then they go over here, then I hit them there. That's, I'm guessing, a big part of what the game's all about, right? So, Philip is asking, is there a tutorial for every character? I very much doubt that. In fact, I assume that if I try to do this, I don't want to play the tutorial, right? No. 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 Yeah, no, I think that's it. I think that is the tutorial. There's a card list here for the different people. .3D textured animation. Story-based new game. Graphics level medium? Hold up. Hold up. Hey, now what? New game? Why is this now suddenly a new ability? So I can play? I'm confused. It's this, that's it. Difficulty zip. No scenario. It looks like I can play with a few of the baddies. Or not the baddies, we're the good guys. Does that look better? I don't think that looks better. That does not seem better to me, but okay. I think they mean for a bigger screen, so maybe it does look better on a bigger screen. Alright, so it looks like I can play, though. Main menu. It looks like I could play. Abandon that game. 2 boards and spirits. Can't do that. No, no, no. Because I only have one, dude. Oh, no, okay, I got people. Yeah, so it looks like I can play. I don't think I bought the full shebang already, so I don't know. Anywho. That's going to do it for today, folks. That was a long one. I'm going to get out of here. We've got, of course, Q&A coming up at noon. That's in about 40 minutes. Come on back for that hangout. We've got a whole week of goodies coming at you. Of course, top 10 coming up, crowd surfing, everything you have come to expect, as well as reviews and all of that. So thank you very much for hanging out with me. I appreciate you either going through the tutorial with me, or maybe learning the game a little bit yourself. But that's gonna do it, folks. My name is Zeke Garcia. Thank you very much for hanging out with me. I'm gonna see you on the next one. Take care, folks.